the momentum, if you like, in his game at the minute.
Yeah, exactly that, and that's how it's been for, you know, he's never looked like losing his card in recent years, but you sort of wonder where his ceiling is, or has he found his ceiling? He's extremely talented, as we know, because there isn't too many players he hasn't had wins over.
Well, this would be an excellent way. Now he needs double 11. Well, he had the max and then almost followed it up with a 1-2-4 finish. So pressure here on Joyce on his own throw. That's a good start to the combination. And that's perfect. Good. Magnificent from Ryan Joyce. Takes out the 150 to hold his throw. And a great start here in Munich.
Yeah, Doets is okay here. 40 in front, plus these to level things up with another 140.
Kevin, you're going 121.
With time, 1-2-1 he needs. He gets the ball first up to treble 13 for double 16. And again, he wires out on a 3-dart combination.
He's not been really more than the thickness of a wire away on each of those 4 occasions he's had a dart at a double.
140. Kevin, you require 16.
That's it. Tidies up nicely. Back-to-back legs for Doets. And
effectively allows him to stack the dart rather than sit up.
100. Ryan, you require 164.
It's very warm in Munich today, and that's a brave choice of attire for the afternoon. As Joyce again, it's a treble 18.
92.
140 minimum here.
60.
Left himself.
Ryan, you require 72.
If he gets a go. A little bit too much to do, I think.
It'll only be 1 dart though. Double 16.
56.
And that moved the wire.
Kevin,
you might have thought that was in, but it wasn't. So
could
Doets
hear how
does
close
get a
it was,
chance.
couldn't you?
Again, he can't just find that first treble, and now he's blocked the bed.
60. Ryan, you
Joyce
require
back then
16.
to move within 1 of victory.
Yes, on right leg.
16 dart holder throw. He's 1 away. Just keeps on throwing.
134.
Good shot from Doets though, so he's on Ryan Joyce's tail here, albeit on his own throw.
It's a mistake from Joyce. It's not coming. 140, 140, 134, 87 after 9. Nowadays, you think you have to produce a 12 to break.
60.
He has the opportunity
87.
to do it here.
Yeah, 87 then for a place in round 2. Will be, has a look. Doets is on a finish. He's going to go for the 20. So it is the bullseye. He's been close a couple of times, but this time he pins it right in the middle. And Ryan Joyce secures his place in the second round. An afternoon of what might have been the Kevin Doets.
Where he's played well, and they do come in spells. They're little sort of month or twos. As Brendan responds with a second match. It is those 180s which are perhaps the biggest problem. Hit 180s and hit double 18 usually. 4 perfect darts to start the leg for Suits.
Did we have a 9 here last year?
No, we've not had a 9 in this tournament.
137.
This is much better for the pair of them. Dolan leaving 44 after 3 visits to the board.
$60. Brendan, you require 44.
Sport in Euro Tour 1, wouldn't they, in Belgium?
Were. 16. He's found 11 darter, much more like it from Brendan Dolan. All going with throw at the moment.
$60. Brendan, you require 124.
6 darts from here for Brendan to get the first breaker throw in this match. No need to look at the 14s. Oh, he is. Double 11. Or was that wise?
Yeah, that's interesting with Suits not on a finish. A
93.
massive break
And then you
opportunity.
require 22.
Double 11 wanted.
Miss inside, and he might have a problem here. It doesn't, and that should help him. And you see how quick he was with that final dart. He felt he had the line, or at least the weight of dart. Slight adjustment to the line.
Is that the European Tour venue in the Netherlands, that the one next to the Ajax stadium?
No, this will be very close to Den Bosch, where we were on the World Series in Roetzsch.
109.
Now, Brendan Dolan's taken a grip of this game. Alan Soutar, he was going toe-to-toe with him for the first 4 legs, but Brendan's got a little bit better, and Suits, if anything, has faded a touch.
$53.
He's tried to go bull to leave tops.
Yeah, a little bit messy, but time on his side. Well, he did have time on his side.
171.
That is either brilliant or the most meaningless visit of the match. Double top for 5-2. Meaningless, pointless, waste of points for Alan Soutar.
Well, Dolan keeps finding these 2 treble turns. 122-point lead minus these on the Soutar throw, and he knows.
Yeah, and this could be a big win for Brendan, because not only does it get him some money for the European Championship Order of Merit, there's another perfect first start. And this time he gets it right. It's a 4th maximum for the history maker. But it moves him provisionally into the match play. Yes, there's a long way to go. It moves him even further ahead of Darryl Gurney in a race for a World Cup spot to partner Josh Rock in Northern Ireland. There are some interesting battles that Brendan Dolan's going to be in for the whole of this year. Double 10 will end this battle. And does. A 12-darter to wrap it up. Brendan Dolan outscored Alan Soutar to some tune in that one.
100. Jermaine, you require 147.
First chance then for Jermaine. Too happy with that layup.
40. Franz, you require 141.
May get a couple of visits from here. Gonna need him. Did he bring the ball in? No, he doesn't.
60. Jermaine,
And that means he may need the ball to
107.
end the combination finish if he's allowed back to the board, but he might not be. As that leaves double 16.
Games
Lovely
on the
stuff from
first
Jermaine
leg.
Wattimena.
Jermaine Wattimena.
Yeah, clinical
Second leg,
finish. Menzies throw
Game
a
on.
race to 6.
But there are an awful lot of opportunities for non-tour card holders from the host nations now. As Jermaine, it's the first maximum of the match. He's running away with this, so it may not be the last we see of Franz Roetzsch on the Euro Tour this year.
98.
And you may see more of the
Jermaine,
likes of Franz
require
Roetzsch than some German
121.
tour card holders like Pascal Ruprecht. Needed that treble 13 to leave double 16.
81.
Well, Daniel Closer, another man who's played some good darts this year, but because of the structure, quite hard for those guys to qualify, where it's easier for the likes of Roetzsch.
100. Jermaine, you require
Tops
40.
then for a 5-0 lead.
Games
And
on
Tops
the
has
fifth
delivered
leg.
13
Jermaine
dart.
Wattimena.
Holder throw
Six
there.
leg,
Impressive
Francis
from
Rufus.
Jermaine, who is starting
Game
to find his form here. So they should as well. Bumper weekend of action. Over 17,000 tickets sold. You can imagine this place is going to be rocking on Monday night when we find out who will be the winner of this
45.
tournament.
Jermaine, you require
Yeah,
146.
and they'll be desperate for some German representation in the latter stages. It doesn't look like they're going to get it in the form of Franz Roetzsch, as Wattimena
104.
flies around the board, leaves himself
Franz, you require
42, so single to
144.
double for the match, unless Roetzsch can conjure up his biggest visit of the match, which he can't.
Yeah, he's frustrated. Not what he will have envisaged coming into this
60.
one.
Jermaine, you
Wattimena then
require 42.
for the clean sweep. He's looking at 10 for double 16.
10.
Now an opportunity for the German to step in and secure the first leg of the match.
Don't miss the big number, as we call it. The 14s. Double 11.
62.
Only his second dart at double in the game. It might be his last dart at double in the game. And it is, because Jermaine Wattimena runs out a 6-0 winner against Franz Roetzsch.
Menzies' highest ever average, 114.58, a high on TV of 102.91.
180.
Well, the Maxes will contribute to some good numbers.
93.
And the Decker is coming down, and he is 6 perfect darts in. Well, this will get the big German crowd on its feet for sure.
Has had a 9,
144.
not in this kind of environment. And the shot's on, loads of room. Double 12.
120.
He can't believe it, the crowd can't believe it. He thought that was his moment. 8 out of 9, and an embrace from his opponent, a smile. That would have been a special moment for him for sure.
Yeah, that would have been plastered all over his
100.
Instagram or whichever he uses. That's a proper one for the highlight reel, isn't it?
It is. Now, can he tidy it up and make it a 10-dart leg? Same target. Gets it this time.
That's so annoying. Like, why didn't I throw that dart? Beautiful leg. Best leg of the day.
Game on.
Brilliant.
Oh, look at the reaction from camera. Menzies, I think he wanted it to go in as much as Mike De Decker did. Emotionally invested, and that can somehow, or in some cases, just drag his game down.
I agree. I'm a great watcher of the players, trying to read them. Max there, effortless from Menzies, but Menzies is one of the few players you can still tell what the score is by without knowing the score.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan. He's incredible to watch. He's infectious.
95. Can you require
He's just got
120?
a real big personality, and when you see him hit 180s like that, you do understand why he can get frustrated, because he can make the game look ridiculously easy.
Well, that second dart there was perfect, but he couldn't finish it off. And here comes De Decker. Bullseye for the big fish. Oh, he moved the wire.
He's gone close to a 9 and now real close to a 170. Ultimately, it's 2 apiece. 14 darter from Menzies. Uber back. I'll give my mate Harry a ring.
41.
Bounce out for Menzies, so that could be
170.
crucial here. De Decker's already had a look at this, doesn't need to go for it now, and he can't take it out now, so he'll come down for cover.
96.
Too bad.
Yeah, that'll do. Knows he's pretty much guaranteed to get 1 dart at a double off the back of 74. He'll be hoping for 2.
Mike, you require 74.
He can find the 42, which he does. Double 16.
58. Can you require 124?
Very doable.
It is. Only the 1 treble needed, and there it is. Now he needs bullseye, and he gets it, Menzies. Great finish. De Decker looks on at a missed opportunity, and Menzies says, come on, keep concentrating. Well, he's shown what he could do.
Looks like he may have to wait another leg to do it.
180.
If we've learned anything about these races to 6, they're not always over when you think they're over. And it is only 1 break of throw he needs. And he's just found his scoring boots again, and he weighs in.
135.
Could have been on. Second 10 darter of the match. Had he hit the 45?
96. Mike, you require 46.
Only pressure on this is from within.
Games from the 9th leg.
Clinical finish. Not a bad way to start the leg. Not a bad way at all.
180.
Second of the match for Menzies. Fourth of the match.
180.
Oh, sorry. It's 3 apiece.
Hang on. Well, the Decker missed double 12 for a 9-darter earlier on.
I wonder, I'm getting confused.
100.
And now it's Menzies' turn. 141 he needs. And again, can't quite get it done, but now it's all about wrapping up the victory. And that's a great last start. Well, we had a 10-darter earlier on from De Decker, and Menzies might be about to deliver the same.
The match
57.
opened in leg 2 with the 10.
56.
It's now finished with a 10-darter for Cameron Menzies. Absolutely superb game from both. With doing BDO stuff and PDC stuff, didn't they?
Chance disappears immediately for Jeffrey, who hammers another one into the 5 segment.
24.
Didn't Michael get his card
So
and then not really use it,
136.
didn't he?
That's a good question. I think that was the case. I'll have to double check. Ehlers is going to leave himself handily placed.
Oh,
Double 18 is the choice, which is interesting
Jeff,
with the way his
require
darts land.
86.
Doesn't look like the natural option to leave, but maybe that's better than tops, which was another option. Playing on the 18s. Double 7.
Yeah, it's on the 4th leg. Jeffrey does
Nails that one for a 3-1
The
lead.
leg is Matthias to throw first.
They say, still, in darting terms, a very, very young man.
Oh,
We know how
125.
vital these European tours can be in terms of winning ranking money and big chunks of it. But Jeffrey Zwaan only qualified for 2 Euro tours last year. And now that they've made it harder for the likes of Zwaan to qualify for these,
45.
he is going to have to really pull his finger out to get into more of them and get to things like the European Championship. Again, another big TV tournament we've not seen him at for the last 3 years.
64. So it's going to go 100.
A nice use of the board there from Zwaan to get down to a finish.
I think the PDC regarding the double 14.
Good.
I think they enjoyed that one. But again, it's very tight. The referees, again, they have also got to give you that room to get around. But of course, they can't stand too far away because they can't afford to obscure their own vision.
99.
Now,
So it's going to require 102.
this is a little chance here. He's just taken out a 145. So 102 is child's play. Double 16. We have a level game. It is back-to-back 10-plus finishes. And the host nation qualifier has dragged himself back into this. Yeah, lost them both, didn't he?
Yeah.
One of them was that 5th leg where he missed all those doubles. Oh, no. We've already seen the double miss for a 9-darter today. Mike De Decker. Zwaan going 5 perfect into it, and then that one cannoning out of the board. Looked like it had a chance.
60.
Had a match. Go the distance.
77.
We're going to see third 10-darter of the day, or should I say the afternoon.
He has thrown 9 darts in this leg,
Oh,
8 of them perfect.
34.
One of them looked
Jeffrey
perfect and
24.
bounced out.
It really would be
Yeah,
a 9, not a 10.
Well, it would have been an honorary 9-darter. In the end, he has to settle for an 11-darter, and we all go in the distance. Should get to a finish.
98.
He is first to a finish, and in a match where he's already taken out 2 ton-plus checkouts, can Matthias Ehlers find a third? Because he might
140.
need it.
So it's going to go on 156.
2 treble 20s, double 18.
62.
Just the 62.
Jeffrey
He is within
48.
striking distance to Zwaan. Get 2 match darts. And that is enough. He gets over the line by a tiny, tiny margin, Jeffrey de Zwaan. Suddenly dawned on the fans that Ehlers might be about to win.
108.
Oliver Mueller pops in the first 180 of this contest. Leaves him a bogey number, but it won't matter because he's going to get at least 2 visits from there.
100.
All throughout here. Great to see. Great atmosphere.
134.
And a great layup from the local.
Couple of visits there from Oliver Mueller. Sets him up perfectly.
95. Oliver require 32. Yes, on the
13
second leg.
dart, hold of throw. Very, very good
Richard to throw first.
from Mueller. Which has potentially got his best leg of the match incoming. That was unlucky.
120.
His second max of the game.
Richard, you require 81.
I don't know what the stopping and pausing is around that. He's gone there with a plan and he's executed it. Everything's gone perfectly and he's still stopping and having to think about things. Oh, not going on the 12s. Interesting.
49.
For a guy who's just hit 2
Oliver
treble
require
20s in his last visit, if he
136.
does the same with his first 2 darts here, he's got a chance. Ooh, just a little high.
100. Richard, you require 32.
Well, it was a calculated gamble. That's
Yes, on the
paid
second
off
leg,
for
Richard
Veenstra.
Veenstra.
He moves within
8
2 of
legs, Oliver
victory.
to throw first.
Veenstra's got a scent of blood in his nostrils here.
435.
Running away with this particular leg might be the best leg of the match from Richard Veenstra to close it out. Even a maximum doesn't get Mueller to a finish.
And again, he can't go for it.
439.
And that's a problem.
Richard,
That
you
if
require
he's going to be serious
101.
about his dart stand, he's got to sort that out, hasn't he?
Yeah, it certainly looks like it. But this for a 12-darter.
61.
It's a missed match dart for Richard Veenstra, but he will get more. Oliver Mueller, there's been a lot of positives from this, but he is going to walk away frustrated, feeling at least I could have made it a lot closer. Maybe
96.
even have nicked it.
Richard, you require 40.
Well, the match then, Veenstra to set up a tie with
Yes,
Josh
shot.
Rock. He
And
does
the
just
match,
that.
Richard Veenstra.
And Richard Veenstra ends proceedings with a 13-dart leg.
Seasonal numbers, 93-35, so for the last
64.
12 months.
Niels, you acquire 101.
93-35, Zonneveld 91-77. Checkout percentage very similar. Both have had 170 outs. He wants tops.
Games from the
And
first
he
leg.
delivers it.
Niels on
Zonneveld.
Second leg, look to
101
throw
checkout,
first.
nice 3-dart combination.
Players averaging in and around 90 at the moment.
.43. Luke, you acquire 170.
Well, just hasn't settled.
83.
He took out the 101 in the opening leg and thought perfect start, but he's not quite been able to follow that up. And that break of throw on his own, throwing in at 18 darts.
And he's got
81.
to watch that
Luke,
walk
you
on the last
acquire
dart there.
87.
Amount of last darts that he's dragging and pushing and pulling because he's walking on it. Double 18.
Games
And that
from
is
the
a
fourth
third
leg.
consecutive
Luke
17
Woodhouse.
darter, and that's
Fifth leg,
more than
Niels to
enough at the
throw
moment, Mark.
first.
Try. Woodhouse then with a chance here. Well, good use of the ball, gets him down to 160.
This is sort of Bavaria, isn't it? This area. Interestingly famous for sausages, beer and BMWs.
140. Luke,
Now
you acquire
darts.
160.
This would be a good way to move within 1. It's not the worst thrown dart in the world either. Now, Can he stick another one in there?
100.
Well, 60 has been a bit of a bogey number for him because twice he's blown it in legs 5 and 6, but he's left it to go 5-3 up unless Zonneveld, unless he gets tops. And he does get tops. 4-4. Zonneveld stares down the crowd here.
Proving his fitness, so he had the stamina to see out these type of competitions and the events where you play multiple games on one day.
Huge visit. The Zonneveld fans are happy with that. So 11 dart leg coming in.
83.
And that is
Niels,
not
you require
what he
81.
needed. So Zonneveld here. Well, double 12 he wants.
Double 3.
Yeah. Just going to have a think about this because Woodhouse is not on a finish.
Yeah, I mean, there is the option to split. Yeah.
77.
Common sense, I think, prevails there. Could have been worse.
Yeah, it's good ball management. I mean, you attack that double 3 and then you're left with the 1 double 1. And then if you don't attack it, what do you do in the next turn? Do you go aggressive, or you can then get caught twixt and in between where you just don't know what to do.
Well, 13 dart leg, if he hits it. Hits it in 14. And emotion starting to come to the fore here for Zonneveld. He comes down.
42.
Now, so is it not punished there? And they fill it up. Talk about timing. Talk about timing. Second max for him. And he's down to double 12. And it is looking increasingly likely 59. We will need a deciding leg between 24. These two. Double 12 he needs. And double 12 right in the corner he gets. It's 5-5. Zonneveld has the throw and the decider.
Wrong colour. That's better. Might as well stay there. Yeah,
100.
Don't mind the ball option. Potentially finding, if he would have found the ball, would have been single to double. Now it's treble to double.
Crucially, knows he'll be back. Zonneveld has got to go big here.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
99.
Just enough.
Luke, you require 70.
It's not done yet. 70 then, replacing round 2. Will only be 1 dart. At double 16, just composes himself. This is an unexpected opportunity for Woodhouse to be here at all. But he's going to make the most of it. And he gets over the line to beat Niels Zonneveld.
That particular qualifier average?
I think that's our East Europe qualifier, isn't it? Is that the one that Vita Sedlak came
it is.
through?
Sorry, it is.
99.
Yeah, Victor Tingstrom. We've got an East European qualifier. We've still got that as a route open. We've got the Nordic and Baltic qualifier. It was Andreas Harrison, Dirty Harrison, who came through in Belgium and played unbelievable
95.
stuff.
Victor, you require
and he's been playing
142.
some super stuff of late. He had a 118 average the other week.
62. Chris, you require 100.
Dobey, this is just to hold his throw, but he could make this look very simple. And
Games
does.
on the first leg.
I've only got the
Chris Dobey.
18
Second
darts
leg,
related
Victor
pages
Dobey.
open with qualifiers and alike up.
Magnificent contest.
Yeah,
and
bunch
loads
of
more.
180s in there.
Yeah, loads more to come tonight as well.
138.
Well, that's the beauty of the European Tour. It just peaks beautifully on the Sunday, doesn't it? Every session getting better and better.
96. Chris, you require 170.
Nice. James Wade versus Daniel Gurney is a round 1 game this evening.
They were games we'd associate with semis and finals, really.
100.
Dimitri versus
Victor,
Gabriel
you
Clemens, which we've already mentioned.
120.
Wright versus Jose de Souza. Admittedly, 2 guys not at the top of their form, but at the same time, major champions. Double top for Tingstrom. Yeah, very nice.
Victor Tingstrom, 5th leg Chris to throw first.
As we know, Dan, and as we've witnessed,
Tingstrom's moving in the right direction here.
125.
Dobey came very close to winning a title already this year on the Pro Tour. He was only beaten by Damon Heta, a player he must absolutely loathe facing, because he always loses to him. And you wonder how anybody can always beat this man, because Chris Dobey is he's world number 15, and that is not a false ranking.
No. I think he goes higher.
100.
I think he's
Chris, you require
I think he's a
47.
top 10 player at least.
Double 16.
Got so many levels to his
Games
game.
on the 5th leg. Chris Dobey. 6th leg, Victor first.
Highest average we've seen so far today came from Cameron Menzies, 98.
91.
It's under threat.
$60. Chris, you require 170.
Hello.
Games from the 7th leg.
Big fish, Chris Dobey, 170 checkout, our first of the weekend. And even in the years gone by, it probably wasn't a fair reflection of his talent when he was losing more games than he's winning.
79.
You would feel Chris Dobey is going to play in a lot of these Euro Tour events because of the qualification system. He's not a seed, but he's going to be in them. Top 16 player. And he is going to have a say in who wins titles on this tour. Give him enough chances, and this man's quality is surely going to tell.
He's, for me, as good as all the other players that have won them
Chris, you
and
require
gone on
94.
to win mini majors or TV titles.
Double top. Chris Dobey rattles through the last 4 legs, 3 of them in 11 or 12 darts. It is the top performing display we've seen this afternoon here in Munich.